Hey guys, I'm Daniel and I run a 6-figure OnlyFans business that helps creators scale massively and hit 5-figure months consistent. And today's video, I'm going to be talking about why Instagram is better than Twitter for OnlyFans growth. So I'm going to start off with the Instagram, the high leverage platform, right? Instagram isn't just a social app, it's a stage for lifestyle, status and aspiration. People use it to follow trends, admire beauty and connect with people they aspire to be like. For creators, this makes Instagram an incredibly powerful tool to build a high value audience. Perceived value, right? Instagram is strongly associated with success, beauty and exclusivity, right? A clean aesthetic feed instantly signals this person is valuable, unlike Twitter, which often looks messy and chaotic. Instagram presents creators as polished, professional, and premium. Visual first platform. Reels, carousels, and story highlights allow creators to showcase themselves in a polished, eye-catching way, right? This makes fans feel like they're following someone not just attractive, but also special. The more premium the presentation, the more curious fans become to see the other side on OnlyFans, right? And that's what Instagram is the main tool to use. First, the attractive system, right? It's where you present yourself, your personality, like what you do and your life, and present yourself in the best way you can because it attracts viewers, right? So what comes with this? Algorithm power. Instagram Reels are a discovery machine. So what I mean when I say discovery machine, the Reels are like the main tool to attract people to your Instagram page, right? Once your Instagram reel hits a certain amount of views, Instagram will push it out there to discovery for people to see, and that attracts more to your Instagram page, right? So content can reach far beyond your current followers. One viral reel can bring in thousands of profile visits in a single day. And that's the sick thing about Instagram, right? And the thing that Twitter doesn't do this, right? Twitter rarely offers this kind of algorithmic boost unless something goes viral. So something has to go viral first for Twitter to hit its algorithm, right? And give it that boost. And the content usually just circulates in the same NSFW bubble. With the social proof, numbers matter. Followers, likes, and comments all create instant trust. Psychology comes into play. This is where the psychology comes into play, right? People naturally want what others value. When fans see high engagement on Instagram, the thought is, if so many people want this person, they must be worth it. Instagram combines aspiration, curiosity, discovery, and trust. The perfect formula of attracting high value subscribers. So what the psychology means is that when a subscriber looks on the profile of a model, right, and he sees she's got about, let's say, 100k followers, right, or like 50k followers, right, and everyone's liking, everyone's commenting, and because everyone's doing that, he must feel like she's important. That's what basically, like, you could say, like, leaders are, right? Like, people, if all the people, one person notices one person following this person, then he's gonna join in, right? Like, because he sees all these people following this certain person, so they must know something, or like must have something valued for them to follow them, right? If that makes sense. The psychology behind Instagram. The mindset of Instagram followers is completely different from Twitter users. Instagram conditions people to see creators through the lens of scarcity, exclusivity, and aspiration. The scarcity and exclusivity. Creators share lifestyle photos, fitness clips, or teasing reels that hint at something more behind the paywall. This sparks curiosity, the feeling that there is a hidden side only subscribers can access. And that's what makes them go over to their OnlyFans, right? There's a curiosity there and something that they want to see, the subscribers want to see, and they want to find out. So that's why they go over to OnlyFans. Aspirational desire. Instagram is where people follow luxury, beauty, and status. Fans aren't just looking for explicit content, they want to feel connected to a lifestyle. Subscribing literally isn't just about attraction, it's about belonging to that world, right? And the fans want to feel connected, right, to their life, to a certain someone's life. Because at the end of the day, there's so many models these guys can subscribe to. What makes you different? And what makes you different is your personality, right? And that's why you have to make your personality and yourself a niche on its own. The halo effect. When a creator looks polished and professional on Instagram, it builds a strong first impression. And that impression spills over into how fans view their OnlyFans. The thought is simple. If the free content looks this good, the paid content must be even better. And that's so true, right? If you put your Instagram out there, like your Instagram feed, stories, highlights, you put all of it as like neat, like for example, like going on holiday, really like aesthetic, right? And then you got the feed, right? Like all nice photos, all aesthetically pleasing, all neat, nice. If you use all of these to your advantage, then you're going to make the subscribers think like, wow, this is just an Instagram page. Like, imagine what the OnlyFans content's going to look like, and that's paid. So it's going to be worth even more, right? There's going to be like more because you're paying. So yeah, high value subscribers. The end result is clear, right? Instagram brings in premium fans. And who are these premium fans? Why are they premium? Well, they're more willing to buy pay-per-views, more likely to request customs, more likely to tip generously. These aren't freeloaders, they're fans who want exclusive access. And the Instagram psychology is desire plus curiosity plus premium perception, which turns casual followers into loyal, high spending subscribers. And the reason why they turn into high spending subscribers, right, is like I literally just explained. The desire and curiosity and their premium perception of what they view you, they're obviously going to pay good because they want to reach your expectations. They don't want to let you down, if that makes sense. They don't want to like come across any negative way. So they're going to do their best to please you, right? And that's why they're going to spend. So that is the Instagram side and why Instagram is better than Twitter, in my opinion. The low leverage trap. Twitter may have some advantages, but most come with a heavy cost for creators. We have the freeloading culture, right? Twitter is flooded with endless free explicit content. Fans are trained to think, why would I pay when I can get it for free? There's free content everywhere, right? And it's why the fans think, why do I have to pay on OnlyFans when I can get it on Twitter, right? Like, it's crazy. And this mindset makes it extremely difficult to convert Twitter followers into paying subscribers. And it's the hardest thing. That's why I personally don't do Twitter. This is why the only platforms I use for my clients and my models are Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok, right? Twitter and Reddit, I believe they're all dead. Like, they're all drowning in the water. The weak discovery, right? Growth on Twitter is slow compared to Instagram. Unless a post goes viral or gets heavily retweeted, reach is minimal. And the algorithm doesn't push content to strangers in the same way Reels do. Most visibility stays trapped inside the NSFW bubble, and it's way harder to reach new people and to go viral on Twitter. And then of course we've got the oversaturation, right? Thousands of creators post explicit clips every single day. If you're not constantly posting or joining promo threads, your content quickly disappears. This forces creators into a cycle of giving away more and more free content just to stay visible, right? They have to, that's the thing with Twitter as well, there's loads of shout outs, lots of spammy methods, right? And the creators have to give away so much content, free content, just to stay visible, just to stay seen. It's absolutely crazy. And then we've got the cheap subscribers, right? The type of fans Twitter attracts are usually low value subs. They're all seeing the free content, right? Now they're coming in just for a quick, like, they'll probably spend like $1 to $5, and if they don't, then they just go. Like, many only join through discount codes or free trials. They churn after the first month, rarely purchase pay-per-views or any tips at all. The average lifetime value of a Twitter subscriber is far lower than one from Instagram, which is absolutely facts. And Twitter works as a support platform, but rely on it as a main source of growth often leads to burnout, low quality fans, and disappointing earnings. And I touched on this and explained a part of this on Twitter on my last YouTube video last week. Last week I explained why Twitter and the strategies that people used to use for OnlyFans is absolutely dead now, and you can't do it. The game has changed. It's become so spammy that it's so hard to grow using Twitter. So psychology behind Twitter. The way Twitter conditions its audience is very different and often damaging for creators. The abundance bias. On Twitter, explicit content is everywhere. With so much supply, fans start to devalue it, as we all know. Scarcity creates value, but Twitter offers the opposite, endless free content, and that's the massive problem with Twitter. And also as well, which is another massive problem with Twitter, is the instant gratification. Twitter is built for quick dopamine hits. People scroll, consume, and move on. This mindset leads to shallow interactions rather than deep emotional investments in any one creator. The devaluation effect, right? When fans already see explicit teasers for free, their curiosity is satisfied. And that's different for Instagram, right? Let me go up here. Here, right? Instagram is where people follow luxury, beauty, and status. Fans aren't just looking for explicit content. They want to feel connected to a lifestyle. And with Twitter, it's so different. It's completely dead. Instead of wondering what's behind the paywall, they literally just assume that OnlyFans will just be more of the same. Curiosity has been killed. The dopamine's already been hit, and there's no drive to the fan to go subscribe to the OnlyFans girl. Low value commitment. This psychology produces followers who act more like spectators than buyers. They join for free trials. They cancel quickly. They rarely spend on pay-per-views or tips. The platform trains them to expect maximum content for minimum effort. Because they've seen so much on Twitter, if they do subscribe onto the OnlyFans, they expect maximum content for minimum effort, right? And Twitter psychology creates freeloaders and low spenders, while Instagram creates the buyers and loyal fans and whales, right? And creates those relationship type fans with Instagram. So now we are comparing the two. When comparing Instagram and Twitter, the difference becomes clear. Instagram is a platform of leverage. Its algorithm pushes you to new audiences, it builds a premium image through visuals, and it attracts fans who see you as aspirational and worth paying for. But with Twitter, in contrast, is a platform of survival. It allows NSFW content without censorship, which seems like an advantage, but it also traps creators in a cycle of oversharing for little return. The fans it attracts are conditioned to expect content for free, making them poor paying subscribers. So an example scenario, I'll give it out to you guys, right? So consider two creators. The first focuses on Instagram. She consistently posts reels and lifestyle photos. In 6 months, she gains 20,000 followers. Even though that number might look smaller compared to other platforms, her fans view her as premium and exclusive. That's the key thing here. This creator averages $15,000 per month on OnlyFans. Then we got the second creator. The second focuses on Twitter. She grows to 50,000 followers by posting explicit clips and engaging in promo threads. But most of her audience is only there for free content. They may join her OnlyFans during a discount, but they're not going to stay. They're literally going to go in like a month maximum, to be honest. But they churn quickly and rarely spend more. And she averages $3,000 to $5,000 per month. And you see the massive difference, right? You got the whales and the VIPs who spend lots on from Instagram. And then on Twitter, you've got the low spenders, only joining when there's a discount and rarely spending because they've been trained and been dopamine hit from Twitter already. So they've got no desire to want to subscribe to your OnlyFans. So the final takeaways is Instagram is the platform that builds value. It creates curiosity, scarcity, and desire. It attracts high-spending fans who want access, not just free previews. But Twitter, on the other hand, Twitter is useful as a supporting platform. It's easy to repost content there, and it's a way to connect with other creators. But as a main driver of traffic, it leads to low-value free-loading fans. The best long-term strategy is clear. Use Instagram as the main funnel for building a brand and attracting high-quality subscribers. Then use Twitter only as a repurposing tool, not the foundation of your growth. And yeah, that is it for today's video. If you guys have any questions, make sure to pop them down in the comments section. Like, subscribe, and peace.